Hello, this is the last game of my match with Jallpa. Hello. Now my score in this match is already 4.5 to 0.5 on his. So, you know, it'd be nice for him to take this game, to have at least one on the scoreboard. However, I also inherited Seer. However, I also got 5-1 last match, so I do kind of want to be winning as much as possible. Yeah, I mean, obviously replacing a state, right? I don't think there's any reason not to. Courier target. I think there's only 2 cost targets here. Veronin's not gonna quite be what you're going for there. Is there no trashing with Tomb on the board? That's sad. Seer and Caravan kind of awkward because Caravan stays in play for a bit. No trashing with Tomb. Sad. Alas. Oh, wow, he said sad. I'm glad I switched to alas. Actually, it would have been funny if we both said sad at the same time. Empty Tomb. That's what we're gonna call. That's what we'll call the video, eh? Because that's the most important thing on the board. Village, there's first mate. Draw, Seer, Dester. There's lots of draw. Plus 5, we'll probably get it off Courser. Marquee can be a bit troublesome, especially with this troublesome village. Do I play Seer to flip the shuffle? That's probably better than being able to buy nothing but a silver, right? Then what am I buying? A cut purse? fancy silver? The village situation, that's not the best. But it definitely can be significant because we can't trash, so we're gonna be having coppers in our hands this entire game. So he's got 3, and he's gonna be able to flip the shuffle. I think I'll just do this. Okay, well, I guess I have 3 too. Okay, this is already looking very bad off that start. Inherited's a fun trait, but it also makes a shuffle luck at the very start, which is often the worst part of Dominion. Rather worse. So let's see, I've got a Seer down there and a silver. Unfortunately, the Seer can't pick up the silver by that positioning, but whatever I put in here can possibly... It might be better not to even not play that Seer. To not trigger another shuffle without it, right? My opponent gets to buy a 5 or a 6. I wonder if it should be Courser already. No, you have no targets. One of the big benefits of Courser would be the plus 5. You could draw Marquee. That won't be that crazy. Oh! Oh, there's Coven. I think I lost the game already on account of how I've cycled. No, I can't say that. I resigned too many times during my last game. A bit prematurely, so, you know, I need to stop doing that. Yeah, I think I pick up a cut purse here. I think that's a decent terminal to play with. Yeah, but this is looking bad. Okay, fortunately, he doesn't find the Coven at the top of the shuffle. And in fact, he'll be triggering a weird shuffle as well if he does that. Now, is it better for... No, I think it's better for me to do this. Okay, we didn't even find that, apparently. Cool. I wasn't looking for it anyway. I think a Coven's probably good. You need a Courser. The thing is that the Seer ain't gonna draw the Courser. Something funny you could do is mid-turn gain a bunch of golds off Courser so that Dester goes in Seer's 2 to 4 range. Bought a Marquee. That seems interesting. Take that. Do I want a second Coven? You know what? Sure. It'll slow my cycling down a bit, though. First mate Ronin. Ain't that something, eh? First mate seems interesting, but not that interesting given the lack of trashing. Do I just take a second coven? That's so boring. But it might be correct. I say might be. Okay, he can't flip the shuffle here, so, well, whatever these, I guess those are 2 estates. So it's good that those are staying in the shuffle. The thing with first mate is that you could play multiple covens for village effect and then run in up, but then you don't need to run. No, never mind. Okay, doing that. Okay, nice. That's quite good. I don't want an artist. I'm not at the end of the shuffle yet. Could just take a Destier. Course wouldn't be that crazy, but we don't have cycling yet, and I'd rather cycle back to these covens quickly. So it might just be Destier. Yeah, let's take the Destier. I like Destier. It's a fun card. Well, oh my goodness, I had a ladder game the other day where I think what got my opponent so ahead was that his Sacred Groves hit 2 gain boons on the same turn on a board where gains were otherwise where before biphase gains were otherwise rather limited, I think. Just bought a silver. I think here I buy an artist. Well, sad artist. But ain't all artists sad in some way? Except for the ones who are filthy rich. Off of some hit, you know. You know how it works. You gotta get lucky. Get some good hit. Another silver in the deck for the Seer to pick up? Nah. Okay, unfortunately my Covens are missing the shuffle this time. Unless I don't play the Seer. I might not play the Seer. Don't want to over-coven, though. Yeah, I think I won't play the Seer. Bought a Dester. We need a Courser sooner or later, is the idea. Wouldn't mind the Caravan. It's an extra unique for artist. It's a bit greedy to grab the Courser right now. Oh, but the Caravan cycle will cycle a bit more. Okay, this is a rather sucky bottom deck, I must say. Oh, that's quite good for him. In that, he didn't seem to draw much dead off that. Just take another artist. Oh, wow. This is going to be a good turn, isn't it? Okay, unfortunately, I'm going to get hit by the curses first, but he'll have more curses. If I draw well here, I can win the curse split 6-4. That's quite good. Take another artist. Okay, let's see, we do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. You know, life is good, isn't it? Drop the last 2 cards like that. Plus buy would be epic right now. Just saying. Plus buy would be epic. Guess we take a Courser. Okay. Oh, unfortunately he's going to get trigger shuffle before before I spill the Coven Curses into his deck. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, I had a Caravan. I completely forgot about that thing. I guess we do this for let's see, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coin. Is gaining a gold crazy? Maybe a little. This definitely has to be plus action. The gold doesn't sound that crazy. The plus buy is gonna be useless. Unless you want to get another artist right now, but I prefer to do that later on in the shuffle. I'll just gain a gold. Okay. Taking another Courser. Don't know if that's that good, actually. Okay, so I feel... don't know who's ahead here. Unfortunately, I bottom decked all my draw, which is kind of sad. Opponent doesn't find plus buy here. He does only have the Marquee. Has he seen that left shuffle yet? You're taking a Prov already? That don't seem that good, I'd say. Okay, unfortunate. We can do this. Then also draws. We have no plus buy. Could buy another artist. That sounds decent to me. Well, yeah, this... Oh, I did buy a second Courser. Okay, nice. The curses do hurt Seer draw. Then again, lots of things hurt Seer draw, such as buying golds. I mean, gaining golds. Who would ever do such a thing? Okay, he might just start prodding out. Oh, that's annoying. Because these decks, I don't think these decks are going to come together. That looks like a good next turn. Let's reveal a curse for 3 coins. Let's buy another Destro. Ah, yeah, 2 caravans in play. That Marquee is quite good as a terminal. Maybe I should have added one at some point. Especially considering, given that these decks aren't coming together, don't really matter if you're over terminal, because you can just get lucky and not see your 2 terminals in the same hand. And, well, one of your terminals is a Seer. Okay. That don't seem that good, honestly. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Let's see here. Oh no, we can't get that in play before. Let me just do this and hope we don't draw everything. Cool. So buy. We could do Prov plus an artist. Do we need to do Prov though? We could just put 2 Desters into the deck and call it a day. Could be Marquee Dester. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Okay, we're bottom decking our draw again. Oh, unless we find a thing. Find an artist. We do have 3 in there. Oh, that's not an artist. Oh yeah, I saw this hand before. Wait a minute. I've seen this hand before. I can gain another gold in preparation for a later turn. Where I play the Marquee, draw it, and so on. Oh, this is most of my curses, though. Wow, I've been top decking those, eh? If I do this, I can pick up. I can either pick up a Destro or a Caravan. Caravans will help the artist draw a bit better. Let's do that then. I didn't necessarily need to gain the gold, but I think it's better than nothing. Oh, I really am bottom decking on my draw, eh? That's why you don't want too many seers. Try another caravan. Oh my goodness. The shuffle does not spark joy. In fact, it sparks great sadness. And some other stuff too. Didn't play that artist, huh? Okay, nice. Looks like things are happening now. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Now the artists don't draw as much. We really bottom decked the seer, right? That sucked. That marquee. Wow. What a shuffle, eh? This has been quite the bad shuffle, I'd say. Comment down below if you agree. Do I want anything off this? I guess I could have done that sooner. Yeah, I think it might have been better if I should do that sooner with the shuffle. Because I'm not sure what's down there. It's not... These are all my artists, so I don't have any artists down there. I think there's a caravan down there. And a coven, I think. Yeah, wow. Do we just gain another artist? Sure. Actually, no, let's take a prov now. Let's start on greening a little bit. This is, yeah, not very happy about this outcome. Ooh, okay, that's some good cards my opponent has to consider whether or not to flip the shuffle, assuming he's got a cantrip in hand. It might just be 2 curses, though, given the current state of affairs. Well then. Okay, we only drew 1 of our plus spies. I think 1 more seer is decent. It's good to have another copy in, so that artist might find it. So that I might find it before I find an artist. Okay, this artist will function as a lab. That's not too bad. My opponent's deck is very fallen apart. It's just, I've got to make sure that I catch up in time before the provs are gone. Catch up on points. Okay, not the best draws, but can't expect that on this board. I could take a prov. How risky is that? Not that risky, I'd say. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too bad a move. Because I do have to pick up... Oh my goodness. Well, it's a no trashing board, so you can expect this kind of thing. Fortunately, it looks like my opponent gets a good turn. Yeah, that's a... crap. Artist is a fun card, but on boards like these, it's very high variance. Oh my goodness. No, he's got to discard down to 10. But most of that's probably junk anyway. Okay, so I lose this one off that. Here's all my draw, right? Oh my goodness. Well, I lost this one, I'd say. That was lucky turn from me. I, for one, have seen better shuffles in my lifetime. Don't mean it to sound plain, though. It's that kind of board. Oh, wait. I already had a caravan in play, I forgot. Oh my goodness. I got distracted by the idle chatter. Oh, let's see. Is there a chance there's an artist on top, I guess? Oh, never mind. We do want to play this non-terminally anyway. Oh. I just need to really hope we don't spike 8. Nah, this don't look like it. Yeah, okay. It's over. GG. That was an unfortunate game to end this match on, I'd say. No trashing boards are like that. I guess I can report her. Oh, at least you did not beat me 5. Indeed. I think I reported last time. Thanks. Thanks. You too. Well, yeah. I do think that the earlier marquee might have actually been quite decent. I veered away from it on account of already having a terminal, but it's not like actually I did keep on finding my cut purse and my courser in my starting hands in the first hand of the shuffle. Just so nasty because then I have to play the courser with plus action if I want to play the cut purse as well. Oh, okay. There might have been moments when not doing that would have made sense. Maybe there were let's see, 2 coin from Coven, 3 coin plus buy from I don't think the extra coin from taking the plus 3 coins off of Courser instead would, and then a plus buy would have mattered in the case of being able to buy two things. Okay, well, that was the last game of that match. Wish there was trashing in it, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Thanks for watching.